Hello everyone. Today is our first day of frost. So out here in the Midwest, I'm in Chicago Zone 6B, and I am kind of sad. You know, my garden is starting to die off certain things. But these are my sweet potatoes, and so I've been waiting for the leaves to die off. Just yesterday they were really nice and green, but today they are not looking good. So it's just about that time. Really quickly give you a quick look at some of the other sweet potatoes that I'm going to do as well. So this bag I planted this like beginning of August or so, but these leaves have died off, so I'm going to go get those. This plant right here, I'm going to go ahead and grab that one as well. And this plant here. So I'm going to do all 4 of these bags today. My potatoes are going to be next. They have since died off, but of course, looking at my cucumbers there, a lot of things are going to get pulled off the garden today. My cucumbers are not looking too good here, and neither are my dragon tongue beans. So it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and just hop to it. And today is just the sweet potatoes, and tomorrow I'll clear some other things out and make room for my seedlings over there for the fall. Some little space over there. I'm actually kind of sad to get ready to pull my vegetables up, knowing that it is almost near the end of my growing season here. Gardening is my life. I love everything about it, so it is kind of sad for me. So I usually just start off by just removing the plant itself and just knocking that dirt off, trying to save what I'm going to save as far as my dirt. So that's that. Okay. Then I usually just dump everything out. This potatoes right here on top. Since I have my camera position, I'm going to see if you can see. So this potatoes right here on top. So you know it's something because they're sitting right here on top. But I'm just going to do what I normally do and just dump everything out here on my tarp. So it's easy for me to just put back, and we're gonna go from there. Okay. All right, so I'm seeing some little things. Not what I was hoping to see, but there is some things here. So let me just pull them all out so you can see. So stuff like this, which I'm just gonna put it all here so you can see it. The one I pulled once before had bigger ones than these. But guess what? It's a journey. We're gonna find out about it for sure today. Very small tubers here. This big one here, I'm gonna be knocking it over this way. But other than the big one that was there, which I'll pull to the side. Which is that one there. Let's see if there's anything else. You know, against my better judgment. Let me grab give me one moment, let me grab this dirt is kind of cold. Just kind of, my hands are gonna freeze out here. Though I prefer the fall garden, I don't prefer the fall weather out here. Okay. So I don't suspect that there's many more in here because we have a lot of little roots and things of that nature that I know is not producing anything. But I am just going to break my hand through it one good time and move on to my next bucket. So as I'm doing this, I'm thinking to myself, what I'll do different next year is put my sweet potatoes were definitely in a spot that got full sun. So it wasn't a sun issue. Maybe I'll do a lot more fertilizing, just amp it up a little bit on this, on these plants, just amp up the fertilization, fertilizing them and everything. But as far as watering and sun, that part was definitely consistent. But maybe the fertilizing could be a lot better. That's what I'm gonna say. Which means I also need to do more plants, so I'll be prepared for this next year. So I'm definitely not gonna stop growing them. That's for sure. Okay. So I'm almost certain that that's the end of this bag. I'm gonna go get my other bag. Now the other bag, I'm sure has very little because that one was kind of late, but it has to come up. So we will get it today regardless. I'm just trying to reach the end of this top right here so I can make sure. Okay, yeah. Yep, so we definitely got them all right here. And these is just entanglement of roots. Yeah, that's just an entanglement of roots. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go grab the other bag so we can go ahead and look at those. Nah, I might as well mix it. It doesn't matter. I'll be right back. I'll grab those other ones. All right. Whew. These are definitely heavy. All right. And again, just like the other one, we have this big tuber on top here. So let's see. Okay. We're working it out. Yep, this one I feel is gonna be just like that last one. Not much in here. But I want to clean my grow bags out. Is that a thing? Cleaning your grow bags out? I have issues with stuff like that, but so let's see. I feel like this is gonna be just like the last one. All right, so right against the root here, pull them up. All right. This is what we're pulling up. I'm trying to get the whole thing, but it keeps snapping off. All right. Okay. Nice size one right there, though. Nice size one, if you can see it. There's some decent ones in here, but not what I was expecting. I'm gonna put these on this side so I can. I'll put them all on camera in a second. Despite the little yields, this is still quite fun to me. It's what I like doing. Or as my husband would call it, playing in dirt. I wasn't the type of kid though. I definitely didn't want to get dirty as a kid. Okay. So I suspect that that's all that was connected to that. But that one definitely had more than the last one. Okay. I did want to clean up all this dirt tonight, but the sun is not going to allow me to do that. I'm going to have to do that part tomorrow. I'd like to amend bags and replant right away, but it's not going to happen tonight. Okay, so that's 2 bags. And I have 2 more to go. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Let me grab the other 2. And these are 10-pound bags, by the way. 10-pound bags. So, I'll be right back. Whew. And again, everything's sitting near the top. And by the way, I did cook a lot of these greens. Throughout this season. And they're really tasty. You can kind of saute them. Eat them kind of like spinach. I even put some in a smoothie. Really good. Okay. This one, yeah, that's what I thought. So, I don't know if you can see those swoopers on top again. All right. The one after this one is the one I planted last. So, that one definitely won't have that many in it. So, and I'm expecting this one to not have that many either. I think I gardened for the workout. Okay. Whew. I'm excited when I don't see any grubs or anything like that. 'Cause it's like, I don't know what I would do if I did. Okay. Nice, really loose, draining soil this one had. Nice good one right there. Another But this batch has the best looking ones, though the yield is about the same. But they look better. Yeah, they definitely look better. Well, I spoke too soon. This yield has more. There's more in this one. Yeah, see, there's more in this one. This one by far has the most. And this little ball of contraption right here, I don't know how many this is, but it's a ball of contraption. I'll show this to you as well. But this one by far had the most. Shockingly. But as I'm noticing, this one had a better quality of draining soil. It definitely had a better quality of soil. I'm rubbing my fingers through it. I don't know why. I thought I did them all the same, but apparently I did not. Okay. And so then I'm gonna go get the smallest one, which I expect to probably not have any, to be honest, because it was planted later in the season. In the season, I didn't even remember that I had it. The plant, it was sitting off to the side of my greenhouse, and so I planted it late when I discovered it. I said, "Oh no, I forgot about you," and it was at least August 1st. I'm sure of that. So I don't expect it to have much, if anything at all, but it must be pulled. Okay. So I'm done with that one. All right. Add that next one on top of all of this, because I don't have any more room to kind of put that. Okay. Let's put you all together. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go get this last bag, and we're gonna see what that last bag holds for us. But that by far is the biggest one. Okay. Last sweet potato of this season. Oh. Where the sticks in it. Okay. All right. Nothing sticking up from the top. This one is much more easily broken down. Again, I don't expect to find anything in this one. It's only been about 90 days though. But I don't suspect that it will be much in here, if anything. So let's see. Okay. Another good soil quality in this one. Definitely very loose and draining. But right off the bat, first time seeing a grub. First time. And I hate them. First time seeing them here. Which is probably why I might not have nothing in here like that. But oh, I don't want to see no grubs. It's so disgusting to me. Now I'm afraid to put my hand in here. Okay. So this one, as suspected, I don't see anything in here at all, which is very interesting to me. Yeah, I'm not seeing. I'm more so curious to make sure I don't run across grubs. I'm not afraid of them. They're just so disgusting. The way they look. So glad my niece is not here. She would have lost her mind. Move him out the way because I don't even want him to accidentally touch it. Okay. So, literally, I'm gonna sift through this really quickly, but not one. And I would suspect after 90 days there would have been something. So, and this soil is just like that, the previous bag that had a lot. So, I only see one grub, so I'm not gonna say it's a grub issue. So I'm not sure. Other than it was played late, but it would have definitely still had something by now, and I see nothing. So, and it won't. And I said, we just see these little bitty skinny tubers. So, not sure. I'm just gonna put that in my journal and make a note to self as to this particular bag here. Like I said, there's nothing in here, and I didn't suspect it would be a lot. Did not suspect that it would not be none though. So, with that being said, I'm gonna finish going through this tomorrow. I believe I got everything. If I didn't, I'll update this before I do it during my editing of it. Normally I don't edit any videos, guys. I really don't. I put everything the way it is, because that's just how I roll. I'm not a technical person. None of that. What you see is what you get. All right. So, I will go through this tomorrow, and if there's anything else, for the first time, I will probably edit this. If I see something, if not, I'm going to post it as is. But I'm going to go by and let you see what I did grab out of here today. It was looking like something was right here. I just want to look really quickly. I don't know what that is. I really don't. Okay. So, all right. So, we're gonna do this as bag number 1, bag number 2, bag number 3, and bag number 4. Let me just show you. All right. I'm sorry, my hand is covering up everything. So, I'm gonna go with bag number 1. And I'll lay them on the actual concrete so we can see what they were. So this is, let me lay bag number 1 down. Which had very little. Very little. I was trying to remove some of these roots from it, but hey, you guys get it. Okay, so that's just bag number 1. All right. So this here is bag number 1. That's what we got from bag number 1. Okay. But I would consider maybe 1.5. Bunch of babies. This here, if I move the roots and everything, this is bag number 2. Which is, let's just say, maybe 3 full potatoes. That's babies. If you want to put them all together and have one, maybe 4. Maybe 4. But this is bag number 2 that I pulled. Okay. And then this one here, this is bag number 3. And as you can see, though they're kind of skinny, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this ball of something. So That's what we got. Okay, so it's not bad. I'm gonna weigh them and I'll update it, but I'm not sure what's the weight is because I didn't bring my scale out here because I really wasn't expecting to get a whole lot, but I wasn't expecting to get none in the fourth one, but that's what it is. But thanks for, let me put my hat up a little bit. Thanks for sitting out here with me today as I play in the dirt, as my husband would say. I love what I love gardening and everything about it. Even though I'm a little sad that my growing season is coming to an end. And so until next time.